Okay. Hello. Yesterday we learned how to insert the data into the database, and today we will explain how to retrieve the data from the database and delete the data from the database using JSP and JDBC. Okay. Now we will open. Firstly, I will share my screen. Then I will open my Eclipse. Here the code we are retrieving data from the database. I will explain this code. Firstly, we will take the one header and one table. In that we can take one header like ID, name, email and address. And here we are loading the JDBC, and after we will connect the JSP into JDBC. Okay. Then after we are executing the query here in prepare statement. We will retrieving the all student data, and here result set it stores the retrieving records, and while rs does next is reads record one by one, and totally we are using the HTML table. We are displaying the database data in row and column. Okay, first of all we will run the code and see the data is retrieving or not. Here we can see the student details, and we will click on that. Here we are getting the student record. Okay, name and email address and mobile number. Here we can write the some styles for the table, like a border type, and here we will write the styles in headlinks. View the style tag. In that we can write the table width and height. Like we will give the width of the table 60%. Then after we will give the border for this table. And then after margin for the table, we will give the auto. And then after margin stop, we will give the 50 pixel. After that, we will take the table header and table data. Then here we will write the border of this header and data. So we can take the border. One pixel. Solid. And padding for the table. Like 10 pixel. Pixels. And then after text align center, we will get the text in center. Okay, we can save this. Again we will run the refresh the code. Here we will get the code like this. Got it? Now we will delete this data from the table. Okay? Here we can take the delete. In the head we will take the delete action. In table data also we will take the delete. In that we will take the one anchor tag for the link delete. Okay, here we can take the hreffer and take the delete.jsp. Here we can delete the data using id. Okay, we can add like question mark, and we're going to delete the data from through the id. Okay, and the split tags for this. In that we will write the rs dot get inf of id. Here we can take the class equals to is equal to delete. Okay. Now we will refresh the code and we will seek the delete option. See here, we will get the delete option. Now we will create this delete page JSP file. Okay. We'll see, and we can create the file in web app new and JSP file, where you can view the file name and finish. Here we will get the page of the delete. In that about this delete action details. Okay. Here we can import the JDBC classes first. Import java.sql.star. Then after we can take the scriptlet tags to write the Java code. Here we are deleting through the ID, right? So we can take this ID, int ID equals to integer dot pasha int. In that we can retrieve the ID from the front end. Okay. Request that get parameter and here we can take the ID in front end. Here we are given the ID, right? This ID you can copy and you can paste here. Then after we will load the JDBC class dot for name. In that we can give the dot mysql dot jdbc dot driver. Here we can give the semicolon. Then after we will connect the JSP into JDBC. So give the connection con dot driver manager dot JDBC connection JDBC MySQL and give the local host and give the port number. Then give the database name. After that, give the username and password. Okay. Then we can write the prepare statement. TS is equal to con dot prepare statement. Here prepare statement will be used to retrieve the data from the query. So we can write the query here. Here we are deleting the data, no? So we can write the query for the delete. Delete from student, where we going to delete from the ID, right? So we can delete the ID of the student. So write the query like this: delete from the student where ID is equal to, give the question mark. After we will set that question mark, okay? Like placeholder. PS dot set int of 1 comma ID. Okay. then int I is equal to ps dot execute update. Execute update which will use for delete and insert and update. Okay. If I is greater than 0, it response dot, it will be redirected to same view students page. Okay. If it is delete, it redirect to the view student page. Yes. Okay. Else also we will view the same page. View students purchase. This is the delete code. Here what we are doing right means once user click on delete, it selected record through the goes ID to delete.jsp page. In delete.jsp page, the delete query removes the record from the database. Okay. Refresh this and user can click on delete. 1 second. One second, I will refresh. I will click on delete. Data is deleted. Got it? If we want to see in database also, there is no data in the database, like table. I will opening the database and I will show the data is deleted or not. And see, here there is no data present because we will delete the data. Now again, we will click on register and give the data and register. Data insert successfully. After, here we will see the data is getting or not. See here, we are getting the data. Now, here we can see the view students details. Here we will get the same. Now, tomorrow I will explain the update data. Okay, how we will update the data from the table. Okay. Okay, first we can create the update button also. Go the view student page and view the TD, view the TH. TH means table head. Okay, edit action, and here we can view the TD. Here we can view the anchor tag and write the edit, and here we can view the hreffer, view the file name edit.jsp. Here we can edit the details through ID only. So ID equals to user subject tags and rs dot get int of ID. Here give the class like content. Okay. Here rs dot get int of ID. Here we are taking the ID from the table. Okay. Then we will create the edit.jsp file for the edit. Then click on finish. Here we will get the edit.jsp file. Tomorrow I will continue this edit. Okay. For today we will learn how to retrieve the data from the database and how it will be deleted from the database. Okay. Thank you. I will continue the class tomorrow.